Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Trader Joe's taste test of caramels. I thought this looked like a lot of fun. It was only $5.99 at Trader Joe's, and I know $5.99 you get 12 caramels, but it just sounds fun. It's actually supposed to be like a game, official taste testing kit. It's telling you, it says, taking a taste test alone is no fun. We encourage you to make Trader Joe's taste test of caramels a culinary exposition and challenge of the senses, a game if you will, and bring to a party. Follow the simple instructions and put your taste buds to the test. Pencil and paper not included. So it's telling you basically to cut it up, put a toothpick in it, and then have people write down their guesses. But I don't know how many people, they're having you divide one of these into 4 pieces. They're not that big. They're not that big at all. So we'll see. 2 pieces is 150 calories. And they include, it says we've assembled dark chocolate covered caramels and paired them with some of the finest unique ingredients. So they're all dark. Experience toffee apples, stem ginger, vanilla, maple, double espresso, strawberry, black pepper, hot chili,
black pepper,
coconut, Himalayan salted, fig and honey, blood orange, balsamic, and butterscotch. A true test of taste.
And then underneath them, they just have numbers. Number 1,
yeah,
2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. So I've opened this up just so that I could take pictures before we get started. So there was just a piece of tape on each end. You're not missing out on anything. There was no plastic on it at all. It came just like this. And so when you open it up, this is how it looks. And the answers must be those on the box or something, because there's no like answer.
It said something on the box. It said something somewhere. It said answers on the bottom.
Yeah, where did you see that? Because I no peeking, answers on the bottom.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, there they are.
What? What do you mean?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get you to guess.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
So you pick out the one you want.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You could probably divide these into 4 if you really wanted to. You don't have to.
Let's try this one.
Okay, that one is...
Honestly, I bought it not for the game, but just to...
yeah, I think I know which one that one is.
This one should be number 9.
Oh.
It's number 9 on the box, but it's not number 9 in here. I figured we would just see the quality of the caramel, not necessarily play the game.
Good.
Is this for me?
Yeah. That's what it looks like. I'm going to cut that in half because I cut it. Yours is kind of small. They say to cut it, and then it's kind of sticky. Now you got the list of flavors. Somewhere.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's hot. That's hot chili.
It's got a little heat to it.
It has a lot of heat to it. That's spicy.
But that's not supposed to.
It's not supposed to? Well, it tastes like hot chili. It's called, yeah, hot chili.
It is supposed to be fig and honey. But I agree with you. It's something hot.
Yeah, I disagree with that. It's spicy.
The hot chili one.
Yeah, I think surely you're.
Okay, that is, so it's not number 9. That is number 11.
Well, I was looking, okay, well, it was number 11 in the package, but it looked different on here. So I was right.
Yeah, so it is hot chili. Yep.
Yay, I got one right. Okay, let's do this one with one line.
What number is it? Number 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Number 8, yeah, and it even has one line on it on this box.
Smart if I cut it with the sharp side and not push down on the sharp side.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, do you really think, cut these?
How could you get 4 out of these?
There's no way.
There's no way you could do this with 4 people.
I could get 3 out of it probably, because I'm cutting these pieces a little thinner. You immediately know what that is. No, I do. Of course, I know what it is. That's good.
That tastes like vanilla to me. Let me see. Where are the flavors? Here we go. Honestly, I just think it tasted like vanilla.
It's butterscotch.
Oh, I thought it tasted like vanilla.
Knowing it's butterscotch.
I love the crispy outer edge of it.
Yeah, it's good chocolate.
It's
thick too. Look how thick the chocolate is.
It was thicker and crispier than that first one. Yeah, I like it a lot, but to me it just tasted like vanilla.
It has a little hint of butterscotch to me, but like I said, I knew what it was. So.
Let's try number 1 with 2 limes.
Yeah.
So see, you got butterscotch because you knew what it was supposed to be. Even now knowing that was supposed to be butterscotch, I didn't taste butterscotch.
Hold on, let me cut half.
Yeah, I don't think you just need to cut them in half.
It's very hard to.
You just need to cut it in half. Mmm. That one was the vanilla one.
Vanilla.
Yeah. Now that I've had the actual vanilla.
Yeah, you can tell the difference.
Mm-hmm. I still don't think it tastes like butterscotch, but let's do the last one.
So you want me to just do it?
Number 12. Yeah, do it in half. The vanilla was absolutely delicious. Even if you don't do the taste test part, these are good caramels.
Oh yeah, they're excellent caramels, but it's still fun to kind of guess what they are.
Toffee apple.
Do you get apple?
I
get no apple at all.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The reason I guessed toffee apple is because I don't taste apple, I taste cinnamon.
Yeah, but I don't taste any apple at all.
But I taste cinnamon, and normally all these companies like to put cinnamon with their apple, like an apple pie has cinnamon. That's why I guessed the toffee apple. I don't taste apple, but I got it right anyway. Huh. Okay. Let's do this one.
Which one is that?
Number 10. Yeah, number 10.
I think it's strange though we didn't get any apple.
No,
neither one of us.
There's no way you could have 4 people. Is that the strawberry one? No?
No, I don't get the flavors they're saying it is either. Which one was that? Number 10.
10. Is it?
But see, that one looks more like number 10 than number 10.
Is it supposed to be the blood orange?
Right there. Is it? That wasn't the one we tried.
No, this is the one we tried. Is it supposed to be blood orange?
That's what it was supposed to be, but I don't get orange. But I think that looks more like this one.
It did taste like orange. Well, then let's try this one next and see what that's supposed to be.
Because I don't know. I don't remember.
I mean, it tasted more like a...
I don't know what the top looked like. I didn't.
It tasted honestly more like strawberry than it did orange.
It did, so it might be the strawberry one. No strawberry one. That's orange.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you gave me number 9.
Yeah, I think I did.
That was the fig and honey, the other one was, which was really good.
Okay, it didn't taste like fig or honey.
No, but it was good.
But it was good.
The orange
this one's the
definitely.
orange,
Yeah.
yes. No doubt about it, it's orange. Okay, let's go for number 2.
And by the way, all the little toppings crack and fall off.
They do, yeah. Any of these little...
That one, of course I say that, and this one stays. But
yeah, but all the other ones have fallen off. Mmm.
You'll know this one.
Mm-hmm. That is espresso. Double espresso.
Do that one.
This one?
Number 5.
Okay.
The espresso, you can 100% tell it's espresso.
Mm-hmm. No denying it. It's a strong coffee. You should be picking these, not me. Just like you just did. My top fell off.
You need the top.
Mm-hmm. Very salty. Wow.
That one is the Himalayan salted.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. It was good. Very salty when you just stick that top piece in your mouth.
So. I'm curious what this one's going to taste like.
I'm really enjoying sitting here eating a box of chocolate.
The amount of calories you're taking in them is up there.
Yeah, I don't like that one. That one is the strawberry one.
It's strawberry black pepper. And it's the black pepper all the way.
That's the only one so far that I have not liked at all. I mean, it's floral. It's not strawberry. It tastes like...
Good. Full of floral.
It reminds me of a rose that's in the Turkish Delight. And I do not like it. Wow. That is the only one. I mean, I really, really, really dislike that.
It's very full.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat that again.
You should like this one. I get the flavor only because I know what it is.
Maple.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a minute, but you do get maple.
Do next the water.
We have not had coconut.
I'm still getting hunks of salt from that Himalayan salt one.
We haven't had coconut. What's the other one we haven't had? We had toffee. Oh, stem ginger. Well, my guess is this one's gonna be coconut, and he's waiting on the ginger for last. We'll see.
I am. I'll just tell you. It's somewhat coconut. I mean,
you can tell that they used coconut flavoring and not actual coconut.
I agree.
So it's not my favorite coconut by any means, but if you like coconut, it's nice. Lastly, stem ginger.
Eating half of all these will give you the shakes. All the sugar.
Oh, I like the ginger.
You don't get it until after a little while. The answer's by the way on the bottom.
Let's see. Oh, okay.
So once you pull it out of the sleeve,
Yeah.
they're in this.
Okay. Okay, so it wasn't, because we were looking, okay, so it's on that. Okay.
I think they're very good quality caramels.
I definitely, after eating that ginger one, I really don't care for that one.
No,
I thought I did. I thought I did when I was chewing it. I thought, oh, that's a nice ginger. I really don't like it. The strawberry, those are the only two that I really didn't care for in here, though. The strawberry, I think, was the nastiest thing in here. It was foul to me.
You know what my problem with them is, though?
And then the ginger would be my second to last.
I agree. I didn't like those
But
either.
all the other ones, I like.
Yeah, the flavors are good. They're supposed to be caramels.
Yeah.
I'd say over half of these are more of a truffle texture than a caramel texture. You know, but I mean, it's a runnier caramel, so it's hard to tell. But it's not. When I think of caramel, I think of something thick and kind of rich. And
I don't think they're truffle-like, because truffles
are kind of firm.
They're
right.
whipped and they're creamy on the inside. That's
but you know what I mean,
caramel. That's definitely.
I don't know. They just don't have a caramel feel to me. So
I think, like I said at the beginning when we first started trying them, I definitely think it's worth it. I thought they were very, very good. I think to have 12 caramels and for me to only dislike 2 of them, I think that's terrific. And if you look at the bottom of this, you know which ones to avoid. Yeah. Now that we've done it, we know which ones we don't like.
I don't know that I would do this as a game, though.
I wouldn't either. I would do it
too much trouble.
Well, I would do it as a couple thing. If you've got...
But most of the time, you're not going to sit and eat a whole box of these things.
That's true. That's true, too.
I mean, literally...
We just ate a box of chocolate.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
Sugar and chocolate.
But
it's good, but...
If you're having a date night, or if it's just you and your girlfriend together and you want to do something different, I do think it's fun for 2 people, but I don't think you can have more than 2 people because...
Unless you're not getting the same pieces.
Yeah, and I don't know that you're going to get the flavor if you're dividing it into 4 pieces.
No, I'm saying you could split it in half, but each person wouldn't get every flavor.
No. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And you could, I guess you could divide it over a couple days if you wanted just 2 or 3 of them.
I like it though. I think they're good quality.
I think they're definitely good quality, definitely worth buying.
Yeah, and the dark chocolate, it is darker. It's not milk, and you can tell by the texture and everything. But I think it's good. It's not bitter. It doesn't distort the flavor that's supposed to be inside in any way at all. So I think this is a really good value.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed the video. There's not going to be, well, there's a picture at the end of what they look like in here before we started.
I kind of held up some of them though. They all pretty much look the same.
Like a caramel.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching.